Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy, we get to see the most powerful hitter in the league in this one. He's got home run power, baby.
Who doesn't like bombs, Boo? This guy has wowed the crowds all season. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kyle Harrison. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
A Cy Young candidate in the National League. He's having a great season so far. In fact, I've been hearing his name mentioned among some of the leaders, guys that have been around this league for a while. He's definitely in the conversation, and I think he's got a real shot at winning it.
Lars Nootbaar leading things off and takes a strike. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Lars Nootbaar.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1-1. Nope, that's a ball.
One out, base is empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ivan Herrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. And downstairs.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that misses. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Redbirds down quietly, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Eric Fetty. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Newbar drop step going back. And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home. They move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Scott under it. Puts it away for the out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. You know, these fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen. One down, base is empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Nabs it, and there's 2 away. Willie Adames stands in. Right now 6th in the National League in home runs. And first offering is fouled off. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 2-0.
That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good whip to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for the Giants, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Just missed. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-zip. We head to the 2nd in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. Here's Contreras now.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
He swings and fouls one off. Just missed. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 24th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Stepping in, Yoel Pozo. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. That one the other way, and foul ball. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And a foul ball. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Ramos hurries it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Now here is Randall Delgado. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. Randall Delgado with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Just off the inside edge. On the ground to the left, Adames. And he's out. So the lineup flips over. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Elliot Ramos.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ramos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. This one lifted in the air, left field. Pozo makes the play, and there's one down. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs.
Plus, just look at his last 10 games. He's been a difference maker for his team, and he's putting runs on the board. That's a great combo.
Outside low, ball one. Man at first, one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner on the move. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Chop to the right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Casey Schmidt getting ready to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And that one hammered. And a foul ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And that is that. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And he went around. Rule to swing. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Next offering is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tibbs on his way in. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Fetty back to work. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground, could be 2. Here's Wynn for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Chapman in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pozo. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, at the plate, Jordan Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Yohel Pozo now at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. That's in there. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short. Adames. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Baker batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Yep,
and that just misses. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Willie Adames.
Fouled off left side.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Throws to first, and they get Adames for the out. Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. That one to first, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Elliot Ramos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul. Fetty picks over, dives back, and he's out. Ramos needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. One hit. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And it's caught for the out. And stepping in is the speedy Victor Scott. There's the strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Lars Nootbaar. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And safe at second. He beats it.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Top of the zone for a strike. And a count even 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And digging in for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. Pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
He was all over that one. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Now a chance for Patrick Bailey. And that one fouled off. Eldridge, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. So digging in, Casey Schmidt grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And now the right fielder, James Tibbs III. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Liner, base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And now it's the Giants DH, Lamont Wade Jr. First pitch misses. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. A run on. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Harrison back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Hard on the ground to first. Eldridge takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number one. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First offering, and it just misses. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 6th inning. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Chris Roycroft up and throwing. Thompson getting cranked up as well. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Scott settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. Headed towards the corner. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Adames, in his 8th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball right back to the mound. To first, and they get Adames for the out. Lawrence Butler digs in now. 1 for 2. That one missed. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. His 52nd home run of the season. And we are starting over. It's 4-4.
Sometimes a pitcher just has to tip his cap to the hitter. That was a really good sinker down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it, and he gets it up in the air.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Eric. New arm out of the bullpen, Chris Roycroft. 25th appearance of the year for him. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the next. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That's off the inside corner. 1-1. Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. All even now at 4 apiece. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Randy Rodriguez.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Fought off foul. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Tied at 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Landon Root, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Falls it in for the out. 2 away. Raynel Delgado next up for the Cardinals. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That clips the corner. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that extends the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Foul ball there. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Two to count.
In the dirt. 2 outs. Runner goes again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Missed inside with the curve.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Smoked on the ground a second. Handles, throws to first. third out, and that ends the frame. So the Giants pen gets the job done. 7th inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
All these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And that one is lifted in the air. Scott under it. He's there. He's got it. One down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Left field, Pozo. And there are two down. Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That's inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, James Tibbs III. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lamont Wade Jr.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that one in the air center field. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and here is Lars Nootbaar. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
In the air, left field, Ramos. And there's one down. And now Mason Wynn, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And now it's Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 in this one. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout.
For the Giants, number 71.
That's in for a strike. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Up and in, 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. They lead it in the 8th. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Called strike right there. Up the middle, and that squirts through.
And now first and second with 2 outs.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Pozo in the box now, takes strike 1. Got him! They limit the damage here. 1 run. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Fernandez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Jojo Romero, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Thompson warming up as well. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. So he blasts one out the other way. His 61st home run of the season. And we're starting over. It's 5-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. No outs, runner at first. Lawrence Butler will hit next. Yeah, that's fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Center field. Scott gets there. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. So up next, Elliot Ramos. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Two balls, 1 strike.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And now Bryce Eldridge. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. And fouled off. The 0-2. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here comes the manager out of the... The new pitcher in the game, Zach Thompson.
And one thing on him, He's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. Nick Senzel looking for a 2-out hit with a runner at scoring position. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 2 now. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Stays alive. That one way outside, and it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Man on second, 2 down. Way inside, gets out of the way. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Alec Burleson.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
So coming into the game now on defense, Jake Rogers. He takes over behind the plate. Rogers back to work. Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Raynel Delgado. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Now pitches for the Giants.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So the tying run in scoring position now. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
That's to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.